just omit. Yeah, could it be?
Yeah, the thing is like this.
And now you take on C4.
And now you take because bishop e5 and
Even if you don't, even if you allow this happen. Oh, rook g7 is now happening because then there's
that's
no.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's no.
But even after queen f1, it's not a mate, right?
By the way, queen to d5 is a slight inaccuracy. I just put it on the computer. Rook takes bishop, does in fact win.
So,
Maybe Magnus is just a bit lazy to calculate all of this.
And queen to c1 is actually a bad move. Black could have held on by playing queen to d3.
My move.
held as in.
Yay.
As in not checkmated immediately.
But still winning.
Still
Yeah.
winning, yeah.
Yeah, but after
Because queen c4.
Queen c1. You know, Irene mentioned this bishop h2.
And
That's the move.
That's the move, yeah.
And Magnus did play it. Bishop h2, and black has no resources whatsoever, right? I mean, you can go back to e8 in order to go to g8, but this is... you resign after rook g7. Okay, maybe I'll show this one. White's winning in so many ways that it's kind of pointless to discuss, but among other things you can take and go queen d7.
And Barrett just played something. I don't know what it is. Rook somewhere. Oh, rook e2.
Rook e2.
But it's a bit pointless now. Rook e2, what does it do?
Well, maybe he's hoping to take on f2, get some checks.
Right. So Magnus will make sure that...
Oh, but he can now go bishop e5.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, now the bishop is free to
Yeah.
put pressure on g7.
Also queen
So
f7.
This is the only thing to check, right? I mean, after...
Yeah. And also, what about...
Queen f7 instead of bishop e5.
Yeah, queen f7, because that is a killer move.
Oh, wait, but is this a perpetual? It looks like it, by the way.
Oh, might be.
Right? Queen d2, and there is no way to run. So if we do queen f7 instead, he will probably try the same.
Yeah, and we don't actually have to take. We can go king to g3. Just to mention that funny point.
Wow.
And then rook g2. I mean, no, but that's
there's h3, yeah.
Right.
You can hide on h3 now.
Imagine if this would be the only winning line. So that you can't take because it's a perpetual, but you can...
Just to confirm, bishop e5 would be a huge blunder. It would throw away the win because after rook takes
perpetual.
pawn, it is completely a perpetual.
Okay.
Yeah, but here you probably run away like this, right? Or you don't. King f4.
And actually,
Queen f7.
After queen f7, rook takes pawn. The only way to win is to go king g3.
Wow.
Is there any line that is very simple that no need to go into
that's what I'm
the
looking
thin line like this? Like
that's what I'm looking.
It's like walking on a thread. So
that's what I'm looking at.
Okay, if bishop g5, for sure he would come back to e1.
Like, wait a second. What happens if I take the pawn? Huh? Like this. I know I'm being boring, but doesn't this...
Yeah, I think Magnus would rather spend the next 7 minutes, for example, to calculate all of this instead of playing this endgame for another 20 minutes or so. Yeah, I think I have a good feeling that he would walk into this king g3 line. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, even if you do play queen f7 without realizing that rook takes f2, you would get the shock of your life, and then you would realize, okay, I don't actually have to take. And oh, I thought we had to move that.
King g3, no checks, no nothing.
So is this? So I was about to mention queen b7, but queen b7, since white doesn't take care of the f5 square, now the king h3 doesn't work anymore. Yeah, rook f2 can be done because after right? Because after king g3, rook g2 takes, and then queen c2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and since you don't cover
Or-
the f5
but
square.
then I
But
go
then you can do some
here.
funny triangulation.
Ah.
Bishop.
So is queen b7 working as well?
Yeah, because I thought also you can go king g3 and then go king g3, the king h3.
Ah, yeah. Right, you are. Like. Ah,
No,
no,
that
no,
you have
wait
to
a
check
second.
with the queen on
check
g2.
here, check here, here, check here, check, and g3, and there is no check.
Yeah, but if you want to pressure us on g7, of course, it's better to have the queen in the front, yeah? Queen f7 is just way better. And he did it. Queen f7 is on the board.
Okay.
Is it?
Yep. Trust me, Miro.
7. Absolutely no way.
The safeties.
take-
But
yeah,
he will
but
take it.
No,
He
of
will
course,
take it.
Of course, and he should. He absolutely should.
And let's wait for that moment of class after rook takes f2.
Yes. Rook f2 is on the
and
board.
then
King g3.
king g3.
We'll probably double check it once again.
Yeah, he did it.
Bravo.
Yeah, he will
is
not
the
miss
world
this.
number
Yeah.
one for good reason.
Yeah.
Well played.
So that means, well, it's always a good day at the office if you win a game before the free day, or if you win the game also on the last round. It's just, it gives like nice feeling, you know, that you could enjoy the next day without really having to worry about anything. So
Wait a second.
we have some move there. Queen.
Queen to h6.
H6.
Ah, so you would think, yeah, let's take the rook, right?
Okay.
But then the queen d2 is still a perpetual, but queen g7.
Queen g7 takes everything and takes on f2.
No, don't take everything. Just take the rook. Be cruel. No, but yeah, of course, you exchange on g7 just to make life easier.
And that's it. Resignation, and Magnus Carlsen wins with the white pieces. Just a very classy game from move 1 until the finish. To find that king to g3 was such a nice touch. And whilst the players are thinking, I think this is the perfect time for us to take our second break. And if you want to grab a tea, a coffee,
Or a popcorn.
yeah, it is
Popcorn.
it is the time to